What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. So we have so much news to talk about today regarding the Japanese version of Treasure Cruise. Now, you can see here, there's just some new artworks here, of course, but this is relating to the 7th anniversary. Obviously we had the V-Jump information a couple of days ago. I didn't make a video about it because, we had the data download for Capone, and we had the Kizuna Katakuri, and from there, it did mention in the V-Jump something about supernova characters coming soon. And when we saw Capone was coming out, we just thought, okay, it's just talking about Capone getting a new legend. However, what we didn't realize is it was actually talking about the 7th anniversary. So you can see we have some silhouettes and we have some official artworks already publicly shown here relating to the 7th anniversary. We'll be going through that in just a little bit. But first of all, this website has gone live. It's literally /7th anniversary. This is the website for it. And there's a lot of information here that they've already given out. Some stuff that we were not expecting, some new stuff, some new mechanics. Really interesting stuff. First of all, it talks about the campaign. This is actually a new Luffy character. You get him for logging into the game throughout the 7th anniversary. So the official Sugo Fest will be going live on the 12th of May. So look forward to that. And then there's some lottery campaign. They're going to give away up to 777,777 rainbow gems for the 7th anniversary. Pretty dope. The next thing mentions a Twitter campaign and some other lottery stuff, whatever. Released on April 26th. So April 26th is when they're going to reveal a lot of other information, so look forward to that. And some Chopper Man missions are going to be debuting as well, so for the 7th anniversary. Lots and lots of stuff coming, right? But then, we have some information regarding 11.0, the brand new update that's coming at the end of April. So maybe April 26th is when it's supposed to be coming out, because the other thing said April 26th. This update said it was coming at the end of April for the upcoming anniversary stuff. So the first thing that they're showing off here is regarding the anniversary update with the Alliance feature. We talked about this the other day when they officially revealed this, but then it continues on to show off even more stuff. So we'll go through some translations about this in a minute, but just to give you guys a bit of a hint as to what this is a new type of Kizuna boss. So when you get Kizuna super boss tokens, and you can take on a super boss, and you can see 15-star difficulty, which I don't think we have had any content in the game that is considered a 15-star difficulty. That's super interesting. Then you've got the Pirate Alliance, and then also there's a missions thing. So Pirate Alliances are going to be integrated into the upcoming Kizuna, which is an Alliance Kizuna or Super Alliance Kizuna, whatever it is. So alliances are going to be integrated with the Kizuna. Now, we don't know if it's going to be every Kizuna Fest, Kizuna Sugo Fest or Kizuna event moving forward, but it's still something to look forward to, and this is probably going to overtake current co-op Kizunas, and I really hope this is a really common thing moving forward, because, having the alliance feature in the game, you want to be abusing it as much as possible, and if they're going to do it for Kizuna, I really hope they do it for other game modes as well. It's very, very exciting. Past that, we have something called the Alliance Support. This is obviously talking about Kizuna as well, but this literally says Alliance Support, so any characters or any people in your Alliance can give you the support, and this is a 1.3 stat boost, and that's essentially what it is. This lore, by the way, is not a new artwork. This is an old lore artwork from a treasure map rare recruit character, so don't get it twisted, don't get too excited. Then the next thing mentions about some tap timing thing. So it talks about something along the lines of if your character is the last character to attack in the chain, they get a new tap feature, where we don't know at the moment whether it is a new boosted effect or if it is a cosmetic thing. So maybe after you tap last with a character that has this new ability, maybe they get a cut in and a special animation will activate if they're the last character to attack in the chain. That seems pretty interesting. We'll have to wait and see once it's officially revealed how this actually works and what benefits are to this. But if you go back to the start here, you see this little tap button here. So this tap button is actually going to be integrated into this new feature here, because you can see this is the potential ability button, and this looks to be tap timing related. It says level 1. And then when you go to the status screen of a character, you've got the support effect, what sailor abilities they have, and now there's a new tap button. So this could potentially mean that, you know, if they're the last character to attack in the chain, they will get some sort of beneficial effect. Maybe it has something to do with the potential abilities. It buffs your potential abilities in some fashion. It would be awesome if maybe, you know, your critical hit gets like doubled or something like that. Like it's a guaranteed crit and it's doubled. That would be pretty sick actually. But again, we'll have to wait and see for the official reveal to see more information about it. This is the profile function, which we all know and love. We all know what this is all about. Again, nothing really too crazy here. Scrolling down, the bounty function for your alliance, and then it mentions about Chopper Man missions. And then this arrives. This is a new function for dual units called the Super Change or the Super Swap. Again, we don't really have much info right now, but this Law and Chopper unit, we actually have it on global. And you can see right next to the artwork, there's like a gauge feature. So currently we don't know how to level up this gauge, but this looks to be like an updated version of this character. So Japan's version of Law and Chopper is going to be updated to have this new mechanic. So hopefully when this comes to global eventually, which is probably not going to be arriving until September, October, we would hope at that point that this character gets updated for this new mechanic. So that's cool. Yeah, the Super Swap, and somehow you're leveling up the gauge. You can see there's a 5 behind, so potentially like, you know, you have to do 5 swaps, or maybe it's 5 perfects, or you have to consume 5 of a certain slot. We're not really too sure how it works, but then when you swap, when this gauge is full, you get an additional ability of some kind. So again, this could be relating to Anniversary Legends, but we don't really know yet. And then scrolling down, it mentions there's going to be a new gem shop or some shop feature and some unlockable quest. I'm not really too sure what these are about, but we have some translations we'll go through on the subreddit Discord in just a minute. And that's basically it, right? I mean, on this website, we don't have any more updates until, you know, the 10th of May and the 12th of May, which is when the official Sugo Fest goes live. So there's likely some new commercials or previews, and then maybe some special animations for the new characters. We'll have to wait and see. But I want to draw some attention to the artwork at the top, because obviously all of these are Supernova characters. And at the top you can see some silhouettes for some characters. So you got a sword here, you got a character with a really spiky scarf or a jacket, and then you got someone who you can't really see who it is. Now obviously this is Law, this is going to be Luffy, and this is going to be Kid. However, one thing that kind of brought to people's attention is, where is Killer and where is Zoro? And it's kind of weird because there's actually a different artwork that's going around. If you actually like share the link on Discord, you know how there's like a little preview to whatever the link is. The preview image actually shows this instead, which you guys can't really see because my face is in the way, so I'll remove that. But on this side here, you can see you got Killer, and then you've got Zoro over here. So there you go. So Zoro and Killer are going to be included in this 7th anniversary Sugo Fest. And look, in my opinion, the way that I think about it, because we did talk about this on stream today, the way that I think this is going to work, I honestly think all 5 of these characters are going to be single legends. I don't expect any of them to be dual legends. If they are going to be dual legends, it would make sense to be Kid Killer and like Luffy Zoro. They could do that. They could do a Kid Killer dual unit and then do single Zoro Luffy Law. That would be awesome. I'd be completely down with that. I just hope that the Luffy character isn't a dual unit. I'd prefer Zoro to be by himself. I would prefer Law to be by himself. And for Luffy, I would honestly prefer for him to be by himself as well. But honestly, a Kid Killer dual unit would be pretty awesome. But then again, I would also like a really good version of a solo Killer or a solo Kid. I'm just super pumped to see what they're going to do with this, and I would think that some of the new mechanics that they've talked about in version 11 are probably going to be input here, which is why I think at least one of these characters are going to be a dual unit. And at this point, it would make sense if it would be Kid Killer or Luffy Zoro. We already have a Luffy Zoro legend. I mean, we could see another dual legend. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what they do, but I'm super pumped to see this. And with all these characters here, we obviously have Capone as the new debuting legend. He's only available on Kizuna banners, though, so it's kind of annoying that they're kind of like promoting this guy right here. You know, he's a part of the 7th anniversary, but the fact is he's a Kizuna-only character. You can only pull him on a Kizuna Sugo Fest, so that's a little strange in my eyes. But then you got a new Apu, you've got X-Drake, Bonnie, you got Hawkins, and Rogue. Now, I expect all of these characters to be rare recruits, but at the same time, they could potentially be free-to-play units as well. I think all the artworks look really good. I think Capone's artwork, honestly, is a little but the other characters' artworks all look really solid. So now that we've gone through the website and all of the little infographics that they've shown us, let's go ahead and over to the subreddit Discord with some translations to what we should be seeing here. So we have the official link, and this is where I was saying, if you share the link on Discord, you can see the artwork where you got like Killer and Zoro on the sides there. But this is the brand new campaign mission, and there's going to be up to 10 free multi-pulls given out. You got Ace versus Akainu, the new Blackbeard that came out, Luffy Zoro, or Luffy and Sanji, should I say, Super Type Zoro, and obviously Moria as well. So it says up to 10 free multi-pulls. So from the 8th of May to the 12th of May, a free multi-pull every day, sets at news o'clock every day. And then the next period, you get one free multi-pull during the Anniversary Sugo Fest, and a free multi-pull every day as well, from the 13th until the 18th. So, we're not really too sure if this is going to be on the Anniversary Sugo Fest. If it was, it probably would have said it here. So this is probably going to be on like this type of Sugo Fest, where the new Anniversary Legends are not pullable. But that's still really good, you know. 100 free pulls, well, it's technically like 111 free pulls, right? That's really, really good, right? Moving on, we have the event linked campaign. It says, depending on the number of points you earn from an event, you will receive gems. More information will be published at a later date. That's interesting. Okay. Sounds like a lot of gems are going to be given out. I'm excited. That's very, very nice. And then we've got some login rewards. So you've got the first week. It says up to 80 gems. I think it's 80 rainbow gems. That's really good. Wow, look how many rainbow gems they're giving out, and a legend ticket, the new lore and chopper. And then on the second week, again, you get the Luffy, right? This is the new Luffy. We don't know what he's about. Probably going to be introducing one of those new mechanics. Again, lots of rainbow gems. You get a turkey, some rumble scrolls. So many rainbow gems. And then the third set, you get, again, more rainbow gems, more of everything, basically. So that's cool. That's a really, really good login bonus. And then a daily lottery event as well. So prize A, you get 77 rainbow gems. So every single day between the 12th of May and the 30th of May, you log in and you get one of these rewards. So that's actually not too bad. You know, it's an additional gem per day at a minimum. Not terrible at all. Special edition snails. Oh, the snail looks so awesome with the 7 on it. That looks so good. Okay. So, you know, this is actually kind of something that we didn't even get for the global anniversary, man. How come global never got this, like, the snail update? Considering we had the Luffy Sanji event, we had the Blitz battle, and we had the, well, not really so much for the third event, but at least for the Blitz battle and for the Luffy versus Sanji, as if we never had stamina refill snails. Pretty bizarre. But from the 7th until the 20th, increased stamina recovery snails, and then gems from the 20th to the 30th increased, yeah, so it's 30% chance for gems, 50% chance for stamina refills during those periods there. That is, like, take full advantage of this, Japan players. This is insane how good this is. I remember last year they had this event for the gems. The amount of gems given out was absurd. It was so, so good. Continued events, so you got half stamina raids, special login bonus, 1000 Sunny, okay. Okay, it doesn't mention what the effect is, but it's probably like a max special ship or a minus cooldown ship, 3 times EXP, 3 times berry, the really, really good stuff. Comeback campaign. For those who haven't logged in a long time, you're going to receive extra rewards. Okay, so you get 50 gems, training points, fragments, so limit break materials, just a bunch of stuff to get you back into the game. I mean, if you haven't played in a long time and you log in on Japan, 50 rainbow gems between this period. If you haven't logged in a long time, don't log in right now. I would suggest logging in, like, on this date, on the 8th of May. Make sure to log in then, and then get your gems and all your good stuff. That's what I would suggest to do. Special Anniversary Chopman missions. Okay, 100% chance for skill up, increase run count for new skillbook islands. What? During the following period, you can run the new skillbook islands more than the current limit. I didn't even know there was a limit for current skillbook islands. That's a little weird. Okay. Okay, moving on. So there's some special Chopperman missions. Clear Kizuna Katakuri 3 million times. Right, so that's for the whole community. You get a legend ticket. And further Chopman missions. Okay, so there's going to be more missions relating to that a little bit later. Clear all 7 to get an additional 20 gems. That's so good. So many rainbow gems given out. Non-app campaigns. There'll be a campaign outside of the app yeah, so this will be a Twitter campaign. Yeah, most likely. Treasure map stamina will now recharge every 3 minutes instead of every 5 minutes. Wait, I thought it always took 3 minutes to get a charge, or am I tripping? I don't know. Okay. Okay, fair enough. I thought this was always a thing. Okay, I might be stupid. I'm probably stupid. Okay, sure. I mean, if that is the case, that's a really, really good change. Version 11. Okay, so shout out to Blazing Gamer for some translations here. Super Boss. After defeating a Kizuna Clash boss, collect Super Boss coins to challenge the Super Boss. Okay, so you have to actually play the Kizuna to get Kizuna Super Boss tokens. Beat the Super Boss with your Alliance members and get luxurious rewards. There is a ranking with other alliances. Beat the Super Boss to raise your Alliance rank. Beautiful. There are missions to clear Kizuna Boss and requests. That's really exciting. So we did see that in the update where, actually, can I go back to it? there was actually something in the update that actually showed that if you go to the alliance feature, it actually showed that your alliance had like a level. Yeah, right here. So on this screen here, it says like alliance level, and this has a dash because like there's no level, but you level this up by completing the Kizuna boss. That's pretty exciting actually. So alliance support, depending on the number of ally members, there's a chance alliance support will occur, will be better than the one with more members. So the more members in your alliance, the better the buff will be. No effect will occur if you are not in an alliance, obviously. So make sure to get together with your friends and form an alliance. It's going to be very, very important. Okay, this thing, the last tap thing. During the adventure, meet specific conditions to activate the last tap effect. On the last hit, a flashy effect will occur. Potential abilities will be powered up with the last effect. Check the details of the powered up effect on the character detail screen. Okay, so it's not only going to be a cosmetic thing, but it's also going to actually buff your team in some way. And as said, because it is going through the potential ability upgrade, it's going to upgrade your potential abilities in some fashion. I don't really know how they could possibly do that. Like, is it going to be like if you activate the last tap feature, will it mean that like for an extended like duration of time, your potential abilities will be buffed? Because like, how would it work if you're buffing like recovery bind, for example? Like, if you're only buffing it for that one turn, does it mean if the enemy recovery binds you during that turn, you potentially remove more turns of it, or you just resist it altogether? Like, I think we need a little bit more information here. But again, for those more active ones, for the more offensive based ones like crit, or maybe even like enrage, for example, maybe your enrage is buffed if you activate the last tap feature. Like, we'll have to see a little bit just to see how this works. But I think critical hit is probably the #1 last tap feature that I would really like to see, because I think that has the potential to be really, really strong. So this is cool. Okay, fair enough. Not too bad at all. At least they're trying something new, right? The super swap effect. Some dual characters will have a gauge that will fill up every time you swap. Okay, so that's how you do it. Once the gauge is filled to max, a powerful effect will occur. Lauren Chopper will have a swap effect. It is unknown if older dual units will have this effect. This could be an interesting character to give to Super Evolution dual units too. Like, maybe that's why they've been taking so long to Super Evolve dual units, because maybe they were waiting for this effect to come into the game. This is interesting because, you know, characters like Luffy and Ace, for example, who's like a really old dual unit, is pretty bad. You're never going to be using him in content. So if they give him a super swap ability that potentially could maybe guarantee you some slots, or it gives you an attack boost, because Luffy and Ace are an orb booster. So maybe like once you get your swap activated to max and you switch, maybe you get like a 2 times attack boost to your free spirit characters. Like something like that would be super interesting for some of these older dual units that are really bad. So giving them a super evolution for that, maybe that's what they're waiting for. You know, some of these older dual units need a super evolution. Like Luffy, Ace. I think even V1 Shirahoshi Mancheri could kind of need one. Cat Dog for sure needs one. This could be really, really big. I'm pumped. I'm really pumped to see what this is all about. And that's basically all the information we have right now. But it was kind of like left field. You know, they just kind of came out of nowhere. Like, oh, by the way, here's all the 7th anniversary stuff. So yeah, we're getting a new Law. We're getting a new Luffy, a Kid, a Killer, and a Zoro. All the Supernovas are getting new characters for the anniversary. And I would expect there to be 5 legends. It's going to be 4 or 5 legends, I think. Or at least it's going to be 3 to 5, because it could be Luffy, Zoro dual unit, and a Kid Killer dual unit. So there's going to be at least 3 new legends for the anniversary. I think it's 5. It could be 4, though. One of them could be a dual unit. I am so pumped to see what they're going to do here. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section about the 7th anniversary so far in One Piece Treasure Cruise Japan. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.